guys, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
This is episode 196 of the Week in Review Setup, where I go over Raw and Smackdown in a WWE action figure setup style, tell you what happened, tell you what I thought about it, if it was good, if it was bad. Let's jump into Monday Night Raw first. We opened up the show with the Usos. We had the Usos out there with the Enforcer Solo Sikoa. The Usos came out, started talking some crap about the Judgment Day, of course, because they're on Raw, and Judgment Day are the next contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. They got interrupted by the Judgment Day, and they had a pretty good little promo, and then they called out Solo, or should I say Dominic Mysterio called out Solo. He's like, yeah, you have that little silent guy back there, and then Rhea got in the face of Solo, and then it all broke down between the two, and then Mustafa Ali, out of nowhere, jumps off the top rope and takes out Solo Sikoa, and then we jump into our opening match, which was Solo Sikoa versus Mustafa Ali. The match was okay, got interrupted by the Usos, and then Kevin Owens came out to even up the odds, so then, they don't just destroy Ali, even though Solo Sikoa did beat Mustafa Ali with the Samoan Spike. Kevin Owens still evened the odds a little bit, got a little redemption on the Usos, on Solo Sikoa, but then it got broken up by WWE officials. I thought it was a pretty solid way to open the show, definitely got me excited. Cody Rhodes was announced for the Royal Rumble? What? Yeah, guys, Cody Rhodes, they've been doing these promo videos over the past couple weeks of his rehab, of his surgery, what happened at Hell in a Cell when he injured his arm, or had it already injured, then wrestled the match. This promo video was crazy because it revealed that he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's like, I'm going to be at the Rumble. So, does he win now, or is it too obvious? I don't know. Is it The Rock? It just has me thinking, dude. But yeah, they announced Cody Rhodes is going to be at the Rumble, and I'm excited. It was the Street Profits going up against Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin in a tag team match. I really enjoyed this. Up until MVP had to get on ringside. I love the tag team of Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. But right when MVP came out, I was like, bro, really? Just let them do their thing. They're a good tag team. They just need matching wrestling gear. And just let them do their thing. But MVP had to come out. He tried getting involved. It looked like he tried to help out Cedric and Shelton, but it looked botched. I don't know. Something was just off with how MVP tried to help them. And then Angelo Dawkins was able to roll up Cedric Alexander, pick up the victory for the Street Profits. Match was good, but dude, so unnecessary with MVP. Becky Lynch came out to cut a promo. She came through the crowd once again, and then Bayley, of course, came out with Damage Control, the current Women's Tag Team Champions. In a nutshell, basically, Becky Lynch basically just challenged Bayley to a steel cage match at Raw 30. Yes, Raw is turning 30 years old this Monday, and I am so excited for that Monday Night Raw. The Rock could be returning, because I forgot to mention in the beginning segment, they did say every generation of the Bloodline is going to be there at the Raw. So that means The Rock too, right? But yeah, Becky Lynch challenged Bayley to a steel cage match. I'm looking forward to it, no doubt. As far as the promo goes, it was okay. Not my favorite, no doubt. Not my favorite. It was just okay. Elias versus Omos one-on-one. This match was just another mid little thing here. Obviously, it was Omos's return, so it's cool to see Omos back. He was accompanied to the ring by MVP. So if MVP does revamp the Hurt Business and he recruits Bobby Lashley, Cedric, Shelton, and Omos, that group is going to be literally unstoppable. But anyways, Omos went one-on-one with Elias, and yeah, it ended as you would expect it to. Omos destroyed a guitar on the floor, and then he slammed Elias down to the mat with a gigantic modified powerbomb. It was pretty cool. Cool to see Omos back. I'm not the biggest fan of Omos, but he seems like a really cool guy. So, hats off to Omos for making it back to, he probably re-signed a contract or something, but he's back on Raw, which is cool. The Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis took on Damian Priest and freaking, I don't know why it took me a long time to think of it, Dominic Mysterio, of course, because Finn Balor had a match later in the show. This match was okay. I actually really enjoyed it. Alpha Academy really impressed me every single week, and I can't believe they were Raw Tag Team Champions last year, but when they were Raw Tag Team Champions, I don't think they were at the peak Alpha Academy. Right now, they're peak Alpha Academy. They're working great together. People like the team. They like the shoosh. They need to be tag champs again. Just saying. They had a pretty good showing up against Priest and Dominic up until Rhea had to jump on the apron, distract the referee. You guys know the whole deal with that. And then Damian Priest was able to chokeslam Chad Gable, and Damian Priest wasn't the legal man. And Dominic was able to just pin Chad Gable right after the chokeslam and pick up the victory for Judgment Day. Obviously, they're not going to lose. Going up against the Usos, pretty soon, you're not going to lose a match to the Alpha Academy. But I do like the Alpha Academy, and hopefully they could get some more here in the future. Michin Mia Yim went one-on-one with Io Sky. This match was just okay. Another match where I'm just like, it was mid. Not too bad. But then, of course, Dakota Kai tried to get involved. Candice LeRae came out to even the odds. But then Michin was able to pick up the victory with a nice, like like a kick to the face, but she landed on her back. It was a pretty cool maneuver. I forgot what they called it, but it was a decent move to take out Io Sky 1, 2, 3, and then Dakota Kai ran in the ring, try to take out Michin and Mia Yim, but then here comes Candice LeRae once again to even the odds. So Michin's got some backup, and I saw in an interview on WWE's YouTube channel, Candice LeRae's like, yeah, they did the same thing to me. I'm not going to let them do that to Michin. That's why I'm helping out Mia Yim. Which, not too bad, but not the biggest fan at the same time. Bianca Belair was out in the center of the ring talking about how she wants a match with Alexa Bliss at the Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss, I feel like first was going to get into the Royal Rumble match and declare herself for the Royal Rumble, but then Bianca's like, why wait? Why wait to win that match? Why wait for WrestleMania? How about me, you, Royal Rumble, Raw Women's Championship on the line? Alexa Bliss is like, why the heck not? But then Bianca's like, yeah, but I'm not going to wait till the Rumble. She goes out to the ring, and then she starts pounding Alexa Bliss. They fight out into the crowd, and then it looks like Bianca's about to hit the KOD onto a couple event chairs, but then Uncle Howdy makes his presence felt with a light in one of the walkways for that the fans use, and then it distracted Bianca, allowed Alexa Bliss to DDT Bianca Belair into the mat. So is Uncle Howdy working with Alexa Bliss, or was that just a message saying, I'm the top tier guy of fear, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I still have a lot of questions when it comes to Uncle Howdy. I'm not sure where it's going. If they're going to incorporate more, maybe in the Lights Out match or the Dark whatever match at Royal Rumble with LA Knight. I'm interested to see how all this is going to go. Moving over here is Bronson Reed going one-on-one with Akira Tozawa. This match was pretty mid. It was pretty obvious Bronson Reed was going to win, but the most wicked move was Bronson Reed doing a absolutely gigantic shoulder tackle to Akira Tozawa off the apron while Akira Tozawa was outside on the floor, and Akira Tozawa literally got destroyed. Literally, it was insanity. Threw him into the ring, and then he did a massive Bronson Reed splash, and he absolutely destroyed Akira Tozawa. That was it. That's all she wrote. Literally, he freaking destroyed Tozawa. Moving into our main event, it was Bobby Lashley going up against Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Miz versus Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin in a six-man freaking match, 6-man elimination match, and this thing was off the chain, dude. This match was great. I really enjoyed this match. Eliminations were happening right and left. Omos even got involved. He came down with MVP. They started to get involved because, of course, he's trying to recruit Bobby Lashley, but it looked like he tried to screw him over in this match. But then it was all up to our final two competitors, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, center of the ring. And Bobby Lashley still had to deal with MVP and Omos on ringside, but he did, because Omos sort of directed his attention toward Theory. Then Seth was able to curb stomp Omos. A bunch of stuff happened in this match. I highly recommend to watch it if you guys didn't. But then in the end, Bobby Lashley was able to spear Seth Rollins to pick up the victory and gain the United States Championship match against Theory, I believe, at Raw 30. I'm looking forward to it. Bobby Lashley versus Theory. I hope Theory picks up the victory, because I do want to see Theory versus Cena at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. I think that'd be a great rivalry, and I think that'd be a great match as well. That was Monday Night Raw, WWE Action Figure Setup Style. In the end, I'm going to give Raw a solid 3 out of 5 for this week. So much stuff happened on this show. How about it? Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys thought about Raw with a ranking, as well as smashing a like in the video. Let's jump into Smackdown. Jumping into Smackdown, we opened up the show with a banger. It was Sheamus and Drew McIntyre going up against Eric and Ivar of the Viking Raiders. This was the first match in our SmackDown Tag Team Championship bracket opportunity match. So whoever wins this bracket, this Tag Team Championship tournament, faces the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, most likely at the Royal Rumble. We opened up the show with a banger. Once again, Sheamus, Drew, Viking Raiders. It was a solid match to open up the show. Felt like it got the crowd really into it. Drew McIntyre had a pretty good kick to one of the Viking Raiders at the end, and then Sheamus was able to put it away with a brogue kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre pick up the victory. Like I said, not a bad opener. Got the crowd entertained. I enjoyed it. It's definitely the best match on the show, because I feel like every other tag team match we saw on this show, because we saw like in a total of like 4 tag team matches, I felt like they were just so obvious. This one actually was up in the air, because I know they're trying to build up the Viking Raiders, but Sheamus and Drew McIntyre at the same time. But they went with Sheamus and Drew, and I respect it. It was LA Knight versus one local competitor. Obviously, LA Knight put him away pretty quick, and then right after the match, we saw the Firefly Funhouse theme song intro play on the Titantron. I was like, what? The Firefly Funhouse is back. Bray Wyatt makes his presence felt in the funhouse, dusts off some of the puppets, including Rambling Rabbit, Mercy the Buzzard, Abby the Witch, Huskus the Pig. He was dusting them all off, and he was just basically threatening LA Knight, telling him he made a grave mistake, challenging him to this pitch black match at the Royal Rumble, which I'm interested to see how they're going to do. Because if it's a pitch black match, how are we going to be able to watch it? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're probably going to have like some sort of black light playing on the ring, but I am looking forward to it. As far as the Firefly Funhouse being back, I don't know how I feel about this. I hope it's not like an every week thing. I hope it was just like a one-time ordeal, just to show that Bray Wyatt's still a little crazy. It was Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo going up against Hit Row, another match in our tournament for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship opportunity. This match was pretty mid. Obviously, we're gonna see Hit Row pick up the victory. They just turned heel. Why would they lose? BFAB was definitely a factor in them winning, and honestly, I could care freaking less. Jumping over here was Legado del Fantasma going up against the Maximum Male Models, Marseille and Mansois. Legado del Fantasma was able to pick up the victory, so they're going to be advancing in the tournament. And then we also did have Imperium going up against the Brawling Brutes, Butch and Ridge the Bridge. I enjoyed this tag team match. It wasn't too bad. This one actually, I was up in the air with me. I was like, are they going to let Imperium win? They did, because of course Imperium, they respect the sport this much, and I would love to see them as tag champs, as well as Gunther as Intercontinental Champion. That would be pretty cool. I'd be pretty freaking down for that. Moving over here was Charlotte Flair coming out with her SmackDown Women's Championship. I would assume she was about to start gloating about her little win with that title, her taking out Sonya Deville. Of course, Sonya Deville comes out, he requests another match. Charlotte's like, I'll give you the match right now. And then Sonya's like, on one condition, needs to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And then I think they brushed it off, and then Sonya sort of just punched Charlotte from behind, and then Adam Pearce had come out. He's like, no, this is not happening. This is not happening. What's going on? I'm like, that was a pretty lame promo. Best promo of the night, obviously, was the contract signing between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. This contract signing didn't even get underway because Roman Reigns made his entrance, and I noticed, I'm like, wait, Roman Reigns never makes his entrance first. It's always his opponent, because Roman Reigns' entrance takes the pyro, and it takes a while. Normally, his opponent always enters first. Roman Reigns made his entrance first, and the reason was because Kevin Owens planned a surprise attack, and he attacked Roman Reigns before any of the other Bloodline members could get in the ring. He took out Solo first, and then he took out Roman, and then he took out the Usos, and then he put Roman through the freaking signing table. He put him right through. Paul Heyman was cowering in the corner, and the storyline the entire night was Sami Zayn. Is he getting along with Roman Reigns? Sami Zayn took a long time to get out there to help Roman Reigns. Just saying. Is he in cahoots with Kevin Owens? I don't know. Or did he not want to put his hands on Kevin? I don't freaking know. But yeah, Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn's relationship is up in the air definitely after this show. They said they made up because Roman Reigns refused to fist bump Sami Zayn in the beginning of the show due to Sami Zayn not being told about what the Bloodline had planned last week with them interfering in his match against Kevin Owens. So Sami Zayn was a little wishy-washy with the Bloodline tonight. You could just tell. But Kevin Owens took advantage of that wishy-washiness and took out Roman Reigns and the entire Bloodline besides Sami Zayn. I love the ending. I thought it was awesome. I love Kevin Owens, and I'm looking forward to their match at the Royal Rumble. Even though Roman Reigns is obviously going to win, I still love Kevin Owens. It's going to be a great freaking match. But yeah, guys, that was SmackDown. That was Raw Setup Style. SmackDown this week, for me, is going to get a solid 2 out of 5. I thought these tag team matches were really freaking boring, and it's way too obvious. Favorite part about it, obviously, Roman and Kevin contract signing was great. 2 out of 5 here for SmackDown, no doubt. You guys can let me know your rankings down in the comments down below, what you guys thought about the shows, and I'll see you guys next time. Smash a like, subscribe to the live. Peace, guys. Brett, out.